Uh, Another week, boys, and another market watch. Woo! Yay. Anyways, well, today it's a very weird day. And I'll see if I can do something. My sleeping schedule has not been the best. My week has not been the best. But my only 8 viewers that watch this is the one thing that at least keeps me alive. And wanting to do more Shadowverse content. Even though I have a couple questionable things about the game right now, it is what it is. Anyways, well, first of all, you guys know the journey of me with the Bahamut, and you can see people are starting to lower the prices on the Bahamut. So we can see here now. I think last week it was $2,000. It went down to 1,600. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Cars still being sold for 500. I saw it a couple times in Facebook last week. I'm still negotiating with one person. Congrats on people from Vietnam and congrats to the people from Australia. I know the guy from Australia, one of the three, sold its card probably for around 500, 400 to 500. I am not sure about that registered sold. I try to buy it from him, and well, he backed out on the offer, but oh well. Now Bahamut is slowly going down in price, and well, by the looks of it, it will probably just keep going down until, well, yeah, it reaches this price mark. Obviously, it's a long wait, a long journey, but that's without it. I probably won't talk about the Bahamut anymore. I will let him die, because, yeah. Anyways, you can see here a couple other promos. We see here Explosion and Tin Soldier. Explosion has gone down in price, and Tin Soldier is still holding strong. Police went down in price from the $40 mark to the $30 mark. Demonic Strike is still kind of like going up and down. It really depends. Heroic Entry is still going up and down on it's a $40 card, but it's only one listing available. A Star Phoenix, unlike Felice, a lot of people are really not interested on this card. Therefore, well, card has been slowly on that decline, and now it's $14, and the Evo is now $15. So now for future promos like this, at least for my case, I'll just say just wait until the card drops in price. Falizing here is probably a long wait, but Falice is different. Just in the case that, well, Runecraft and apparently, well, Runecraft is basically the Shadow Paladin of this game. So, yeah. This is a little bit outrageous. I am a little bit concerned. Let me see this. Lucifer Hot Stam, probably damage. It's near mint for $2. Oh, I am, this is something I was not expecting. A card that, well, I bought it for like $20. Now the card is $2, so this is a good grab if you want to get your hands on it as soon as possible. You can see here some of the tokens are slowly going down in price. Angelic Snipe over there was $14. It's a good card for this format, especially that artwork looks good. Gem Staff Commander is also slowly going down in price, and Zoe, same thing. Macy, just the $1 mark. To be honest, I highly doubt someone will play that, especially in the upcoming format. So yeah, Execution still holding strong. It's a beautiful card, to be honest. Sacred Plead, well, I paid $10 for the card when it came out. My recommendation with cards like this, especially with the new showdown, I will expect them to go down in price, so I'll just encourage you to wait. Anyways, from here on, all the cards are $1, and let's go to the end. So you can see here all the cards that still have not been sold. Magical Bishop, it's still a $20 card, no registered sold available, so you can see there's no market. And for the Bell Ringer, if I'm not mistaken, the listed media, they already removed the listed media. I think it was $700, because I was checking the card last night, because kind of want to get my hands on it. Wink wink, if someone can get if someone wants to get rid of them for a reasonable price, but Bell Ringer, Looks like the person either sold it outside of TCG Player or just decided to keep the card. Cristal Atia is still holding in the $900 mark and will not go in price from that point onward. If we see the card going down to $500, it's still pretty good, even to $420. But yet again, you can get your copies for even less, like I did. So yeah. Anyways, without further ado, I think that's it. The Lucifer is the one thing that really caught me off guard. $2 for hot stamps Lucifers. That's impressive. Anyways, here looking strong. There's something I really want to talk about. Let's see if I can get it from here. But yeah. Anyways, one other thing that I saw during the week is Israfil went down in price from $450 that you can see here, but it got sold literally the other day for $200. So literally a lot of the people that have the card for $450, yeah, they're probably not going to sell the card because, yeah, I mean, it's a little bit outrageous. You can see here more of the promos. Annie and Grea will probably hold that mark until probably a couple months from here on. Millie Parfit used to be in the same range as Annie and Grea. Now it's going down in price, so it's a little bit more affordable to 120. The Fairy, I think I sold mine for 280. I am not even sure, but you can see here 350 is the mark. Galmix is still going up in price. And you can see here a couple of other cards. Agnes Tachyon, $400. Same thing with the Israfil. It's a little bit ridiculous. I highly doubt someone will buy the card from that price, but oh well, only time will tell. You can see here Luge, Cerberus, 240 compared to 180 that it was sold, and Alice in Wonderland, Wonderland Explorer, well, fell down in price, and it will probably keep going down in price now that slowly Egg Haven will fade away. If you want to get your hands on the card, you could gamble if you want to wait, or just, you know, buy the cards now, and probably a place that will run you to $300, probably less if you find a good deal. Anyways, you can see here Lishana for 140. If I'm not mistaken, this card went up in price last week or during the week, so now the price went down and readjusted itself. Gelnese is another card that I really like, and I'll probably get my hands on it, so if someone's willing to get rid of their 2 copies, we can talk about it. But either ways, this is not about me. It's about watching the market so you can guys know how things are going. So Gelnese is going down in price. It used to be 130 to 140, and here is the one thing I wanted to talk about. You can see here Forte, How the Mighty Have Fallen, used to be $170, slowly going down in price. Might slowly fade out of the meta. I'm not even playing it in my Dragoncraft deck, and I really don't feel the need to play it, but some people actually play it, and it's cool. Serenitra, if I'm not mistaken, also, you can see here 102, but I think it was a little bit higher than 102, so slowly going down in price. Same with Ramia. So, and Cornelia here, $100 mark is now in the $90 mark. It used to be 95 if I'm not mistaken, so now it's going down in price. Let's see, more for the leader cards. You can see here some of the Uma cards are going down in price, and some of the U are, you know, also going down in price. Albert's still holding strong the $77 mark, and Lorena, it's slowly going down in price, kind of. So yeah, you can see here more of the other cards in here. Some of the SLs might be expensive, and it's understandable. You know, I think they're going to change the ratios of SLs once set 7 hits. So yeah, so you can see here a couple of cards. Jane DR, $38 if you want to get your hands on it. Dark Alice, $45. Used to be pretty expensive, and you can see here a couple of boxes. And even Kaguya used to be pretty expensive, and now is, you know, affordable if you want to get your hands on it. So if you want to play a deck about amulets for Glory Finder, this could be a pretty good card. So yeah, Gwen and Europa, this is another card that I really wanted to talk about, because, well, Europa, if you have been following the market watch, has been one of those cards that have been out of stock and it comes back on. You can see here Snorlax trying to go for the 130. Well, we really can't judge, but only time will tell if he actually sells the card for 130. Obviously, they're the same people that have the Bahamut, so it's up to them to see if they actually want to, you know, sell the price of that. Sell the card at that price. Usually if they do, cool, congrats on them, but the chances might be low comparing on a couple things. So I think this is where Uh, this is probably where we probably have to end this, and you can kind of hear me in the other rant, trying to do this as fast as possible if I can. You can see here. Oh yeah, this is a little bit outrageous, but it's understandable. It's been like 1 year. Yeah, it's been a year already since the structure decks came out. So you can see here, if you want to play Shadowverse now and need all cards from the structure decks, yeah, expect to pay a pretty penny for those. So now you can see here the Dragoncraft one is going up in price, and yeah. Oh, this is a little bit uncomfortable. Good thing that I noticed that. You can see here, anyways, the structure decks are slowly going down in price. You can see here, $38 for the Runecraft one. Well, if you want to play the game, expect to pay those prices now, especially since there's no reprint for those. And you can see here, at least the best one to get into it is going to be the Havencraft one, if I'm not mistaken, and Swordcraft one. They're not too much fan favorite. So yeah, I have a friend that started playing the game and got its hands on the Haven one. So yeah, only time will tell if they all get out of stock. And yeah, the one thing that I'm hope it doesn't happen is, well, I hope the game doesn't suffer the same fate as Buddy Fight, since, well, Buddy Fight is one of my favorite games. But yeah, but it looks to be that you either cave to the prices that there are listed, or, well, don't even play the game. Anyways, you can click out of the video if you want. You can stay if you want. This is something I really wanted to talk about. Glory Finder bundle already came out, so this could be even a separate video. I could even split this in another video. But yeah, Glory Finder bundle came out, and I really want to see the prices on these cards. You can see here, a leader that doesn't scan, doesn't do anything, is going for $25. Obviously, this is probably a fan favorite, same as Mono, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I'm not too deep into the Shadowverse app game, you know, the mobile game, or not the mobile game, the digital game. So I am not sure, but by the looks of it, I heard that Mono and Baphomet are pretty good fan favorites. Now you can see here, some cards have been already sold. You can see here, Jane the Arc, $1, Jane the Arc and Jane the Arc Evolve have been sold for $1. You can see here a couple of cards for $1, and some of the Machina cards for $10. So now this is a little bit ridiculous, kinda, but not ridiculous. But the price, I think I talked about it last week. The structure decks used to be 130 or 140, if I'm not mistaken. You can see here, or I think my past market watch was something like that. So yeah, you can kind of see some of the structure decks have been already going down in price. You can see here 109 for the bundle. I really encourage you really want to get your hands on Glory Finder, grab some friends, and you know, it's a good way to teach them how to play the game. Obviously the leaders are not scannable, so that's the only downside. And the other downside, that is a little bit of my rant, but I'm trying to get my hands on a bundle so I can review it, is that all the cards come in common, even though they have the legendary mark, you know, the L in the bottom and all the stuff. They don't have any foiling to it. So obviously my only rant with that was that if you're going to pay 140, or even resellers are selling it for super expensive, you know, it's very annoying just to see that all, you know, the cards are not foiled. Anyways, looks like the price is going down in price. So if for X or Y reason you find someone selling it for $80, like my card shop was doing, that's another thing, that some stores didn't got their product. My store sadly suffered that one fate, where the last day they receive an email and they contact us, telling us that, well, the product was not going to be coming in. So unless they get a reprint of the product, we are not having Glory Finder. So it sucks. So obviously now I'm forced to either pay outrageous amounts or just not play the game. But that's another story for another day. So you can see here, it's a little bit weird that you have two listings of this card. Now you got me confused. this is something, another thing that I really wanted to talk, but I'll put it to the side. And you can see here some of the cards. The majority of the Glory Finder cards are $10. The leaders might be a little bit more expensive. So, and the majority of the cards are out of stock. See, this is a little bit awkward. Uh, some of the cards are listed 2 times. Maybe that's an error. Albert, a pretty good reprint if you want to get your hands on it. I really encourage it. I'm so sorry. Mono doesn't have any listings, so that's impressive. And that should be it, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, this set is pretty good for reprints. Obviously, if people don't really buy the deck or don't buy the cards, the reprints cannot be sold, and you know, people cannot get their hands on cards that they need. I don't know if obviously I did not explain myself well, but the fact that, you know, reprints are locked to this bundle is expensive. It's very annoying. So yeah, the other thing that I really wanted to talk about is that, you know, since there's no market for this, and I'm really not sure how the hype is. I know that around my store it's 50-50. Me and my roommates are not too excited about Glory Finder, because, well, we're only 2 people here, and, well, at the store there's not really too many people playing Shadowverse. So obviously, a lot of people might not buy this, and the people that really want to buy Glory Finder cards and not spend you know, the $100 for the Glory Finder set, that I will encourage you to do, because, you know, you just getting everything in one spot, and it's pretty good. The only annoying part is, you know, the cards are not foil, but other than that, I really like the product. It's pretty good. It's the fact that, you know, cards like this, where you will see the price going, so for super outrageous numbers, $46 for a single card that only comes in one. You know, you can only I think you only get 1 copy of the card in here. But yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but yeah. Anyways, that's probably it. Glory Finder is one thing that I really want to see how, you know, how it goes. My only complaint, and I will always say it, is that, well, I wish the cards came in foil, have some foiling at least. You know, all the structure decks in the original structure decks came in foil. I do understand in this case that, you know, you have multiple legendaries, but at least if all the cards were foil, I would have at least paid a little bit more, you know, just to get that cards in their respective foiling. But other than that, that's without, you know, that's something for another video. I really can't rant too much, but yeah, this is it for the market watch. I might slow it down a little bit, and I might hold on Shadowverse for a while just to see, and I will see if I can deviate a little bit more into other card games. But as of now, Shadowverse doesn't seem to be in a good spot, at least from in my location. And, well, my roommate is already tired of playing the game. You know, so we're probably suffering from this burnt out, you know, so yeah. Anyways, that's probably a rant that I will probably do in another video if I can't take it. But yeah, anyways, hope you like this video. Hope you like the content. I hope you want to see other stuff in the future. I do have to improve a couple of things here, and there. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you watched till the end, you can see other videos if you want over there. And, well, yeah, that's about it. See ya.